And we defeated the Air Lich. Whoa, wait! Air Lich? Is one of the easiest. I meant to say Earth Lich, not Air Lich. How did I let that slip by? Before I leave this village for... Hey everyone, the Serious Cacodemon here. Let's continue on with our adventure in Serpent Resurrection. Now, before we enter the Church of Selene, for real, we'll want to do some other stuff first. First of all, visit the item shop and sell some stuff. And buy some poison vials and some time bombs of the ancients. Next up, we'll want to kill enemies that are approaching the entrance. Because in the event that I want to go back to the shops while further on ahead, yet haven't reached the next major part of this squad, I want to rush back all the way here and buy items to restock up. But if there are enemies in the way of the entrance to the Church of Selene, well, let's just say I'm going to be having a fun time getting out with the onslaught of them blocking the entrance, or worse. Now, the last thing I want to do before infiltrating the Church of Selene is the other secret, the final secret of the Eastern Shore. Opposite side of the Church of Selene entrance. The Shrapnel Scroll. That wall opens up if you ring the bell on that specific side of the Church of Selene's entrance. Alright, equip the protection scroll and let's go in. There's disciples around and there he is! Desparal! Destroy the heretic? Uh-oh. I don't think so. You're not going to kill me today, disciples. Haha! Never mess with a cleric with a firestorm spell. Well, technically, the Firestorm is a mana weapon, because you use it like a weapon. So yeah, the Church of Selene only has one secret in the entire map. What is this? The Unholy Book of Desparal Worship, Dirges and Litanies. No thanks. Desparal corrupted this church really badly. Braxis will not stand for this. So, we must find and destroy Desparal, and then take his heart from his corpse. That's a centaur, not a slothor. I hear some disciples around. Whoa! I see you! And apparently this church is starting to corrode or something. Like, parts of the tunnels are destroyed, and there's these strange rocky paths, like mired in fog. Oh, look at what we have here! Bats! I'm in a good position to whack you with my mace! Now, I said earlier on in the talkthrough that using your melee weapon against bats is a bad idea. This is yet another exception to the rule. Actually, I don't know why I have the don't use melee weapons against bats rules anyways. I guess it's because trying to use a melee weapon against the bats back at the village of Gaia was a bad idea, because hitting them inside the sludge was so difficult. Oh. Raised some of my attributes because I leveled up recently. This swamp water had a time bomb the ancients inside. Okay. I want to go that way next. Hey, don't run away from me. And, whoa, more disciples. Whoa, what? Hey, where'd you come from? Those disciples were in this room, and there's magic rings and a power scroll on the altar. Were they worshipping the power scroll and the magic rings there? Because if they were, there's something seriously wrong with them. Heck, even Despero would think there was something seriously wrong with them. Like, really, why would someone want to worship an artifact that could be used to help along in their quest? I wouldn't be surprised if there were several more altars with artifacts on top of them, and there were disciples worshipping them there too. You know what? I think the disciples must have been smoking something, because they must have gotten very high and then thought it was a good idea to worship some random artifacts. Disciples of Despero, what's up with them? Them and their artifact worshipping antics. Couldn't they just worship something like an idol or something? But a usable artifact? That's ridiculous! By the way, these doors lead to the boss room. We're not gonna go to the boss yet. Wow, another disciple of Despero worshipping an artifact. Despero should watch over his disciples carefully so that they don't do stuff like that. Unless Despero actually endorsed the disciples smoking crack and letting them worship random artifacts found all over the place. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I just don't get it. Anyways, from October 29th to the 31st, the Speed Gamers will be having a Castlevania marathon, and it will be for charity. Now, I'm going to be at the Castlevania marathon those days, but I will still be recording new parts for the Serpent Resurrection talkthrough while watching the Castlevania marathon over at the Speed Gamers. The official link to the website for the Speed Gamers will be in the description for this video. Right below the main description for this part. And right before the links for where to download Serpent Resurrection and the Jesus Doom source port at. Whoa, I thought I wasted that shot there. Now down here, you can make out part of another area. We're going to be visiting there later. Well, much sooner than you think. And you could say it's foreshadowing. Now for the final secret, or the only secret for this map. Behind the Potion of Life are some fake walls. Behind the fake walls are some artifacts, some magic rings, and some discs of repulsion. Checking around for disciples. I don't want them pelting me with their magic balls of doom. What does this read? Fiends! The monsters have ransacked the church and replaced the holy artifacts with their own unholy ones. I hide in here till I'm ready to make for the monastery. And I don't think he did. Assuming that corpse over there is the guy that wrote that journal entry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I disturb your rest, Mr. Disciple of Despairl? Let's see where I need to go. Whoa! There's a disciple of Despairl is attacking from there now. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there you are. So that's what the disciple was, which I heard the whisper of before. Guess what, disciples? You will not be destroying the heretic, because I destroyed you. And that's pretty much the only holy item left in this entire church. Looks like I just got there in time before the disciples replaced it with their own unholy artifact. I saw Slaughtor shooting fireballs. Hey, thank you. Let's see. Anywhere else for me to go? Doesn't look like it. You know what? I think I'm going to stop right here. Not enough time for the boss fight. Next time on Serpent Resurrection, we go through the door and fight Despairl. See y'all then, everyone. Till the next part.